Holy, I'm like, am I muted? Holy mother forking triples, okay? I was like, what MLM are we doing? And then I was like, I'm just gonna check up on our girl. Cause I'm not gonna say I just been checking up on her in the morning, checking up on her at night, and I was like, maybe she hasn't done anything. Look up, see a new post for Bravenly, and I said, okay, not too big of a deal. Go see, have I done a stream on Bravenly? According to my search, I haven't, and if I have, well, oh well, we're doing another one on Bravenly. Hero, hero, hero. I hope your mood has been uplifted because of the kazoos. I know Brandy Lee's probably been brought down by the kazoos, but Brandy Lee, if you're here, or if you're here on the replay crew, sure, I'm glad to see you. Hope we haven't ruined your night too badly. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I hope the acorn comes quickly. I feel like I'm talking about the rapture. I drank my sweet tea too soon, so I was like, I'm not going to have another energy drink, but here we are. Here we are. TLDR, I'm not going to hide it from y'all. Ashleigh Mayfield joined Bravenly, and what a cluster. What an underdog to join. What an underdog to join. Right? I don't know. Another day, another MLM rebrand, and this time come on. Ashleigh Mayfield Banks' turn. 2 days. I know. We were like, oh my God, we knew it. Live chat, we called it. We were like, she's not just going to go quietly into the night. Maybe she'll leave. We were like, no, she's not going to leave. We wish she did. She's just going to go. She's just going to suck on to another one. It's her turn. Yep, it sure is. We're talking about our girl again. I didn't have, before we begin, what MLM did y'all have? We do actually have an option. Instead of a poll, we have a question option, and I don't even know how this is going to work. I was working on the thumbnail and then I got distracted because I did export the post that we're going to read later. We do have an option. Start a Q&A. What MLM did you have on the short list for Ashleigh Mayfield's new pyramid homes? Don't look at the... What MLM did you have on the short list for Ashleigh Mayfield's new pyramid home? Start Q&A. Probably should. I've never done this before. Why is this so weird? Refresh. I'm looking at the question. Oh, there we go. Hello, Alexis. Hello to all y'all's baby snarks. Greetings, salutations. I don't know. Who did I think she was going to go to? What does ItWorks do? Oh, well, Bravenly is in the weight loss deal. I thought Shackley. I thought Amare, honestly. I did think Amare. I'm a little hot. Amare? Yeah, I thought Amare. It is kind of wild. Bravenly was kind of like the last person to be picked for the kickball team, honestly. We will have to read the post because did she pick Bravenly or did Bravenly pick her? Please remember that after we read this. Ashleigh Mayfield's a former top leader in ItWorks who was terminated, in our opinion, and has now joined another multi-level marketing company called Bravenly. Bravenly Global. And if you haven't heard from us of Bravenly before, it's a wellness-based MLM launched in 2020, founded by Aspen and Brent Emery, a husband and wife team with this is a stretch, long experience in the MLM world. Before starting Bravenly, they helped run another company called Emrys International, and Bravenly is essentially their next chapter, same industry, different logo. And we sure will have a lot to say about their logo. I cannot wait to read the live chat. The company sells a mix of supplements, detox drinks, and coffees that promise to help with energy, focus, metabolism, and gut health. Now that I'm are we surprised now that she went with Bravenly? Now are we surprised? Health, basically the usual wellness miracle claims that sound great in marketing but tend to crumble under scientific scrutiny. Same. Bravenly's business model follows the standard MLM setup. Distributors buy product, recruit new members, and earn bonuses from their downline. But what makes it stand out is the faith-based angle. They market themselves as a community of world changers, blending spirituality with sales tactics in a way that, in my opinion, can blur emotional boundaries and pressure recruits under the banner of purpose. Oh, Ashleigh, it's perfect for you. It's perfect for Ashleigh. Perfect. Now, Ashleigh is calling her... Well, we'll read her post. We're going to read her post. She's ecstatic. She's ecstatic. And she's claiming that she didn't get a bridge contract, that she didn't get a bonus, that she paid her own money, that she's not starting out with a leg up from other people. Well, Ashleigh, tell the truth. Tell the truth and shame the devil. Do it. A fresh start after hardship, but when you look closely, it feels less like transformation and more like repackaged manipulation with a new brand name. When a former MLM leader markets a company switch as empowerment or healing, but the structure and the tactics stay the same, that's not growth. It's the same machine in a new disguise. And that was rather quick, 2 days later. Oh yeah, don't forget, this video is for educational and commentary purposes under fair use. Everything discussed here is based on public information, opinion, and analysis. I'm not diagnosing or attacking anyone personally. We're examining. You know what I'm saying? Patterns, marketing tactics, and consumer impact within multi-level marketing and Facebook posts and companies. And if you're in an MLM, this isn't about judging you. It's, whatever. I've been there. And I get how convincing these systems can be. And my goal is to help you spot manipulation. I'm sure Ashleigh's not going to listen to this, but maybe if you're on Ashleigh's team, if you're in ItWorks or if you're in Bravenly or some other MLM, I understand how these business models really operate and I hope you can, maybe help you make fully informed choices moving forward. So, whatever. Since Ashleigh hasn't posted anything yet about her move to Bravenly, like a video, we're going to look at what current Bravenly reps are sharing online. That'll give us a sense of what kind of messaging she might start using with a little bit lower of a decibel level and maybe a little lower of the faith-based level. So, product promises, the new chapter vibe, all of it. So we'll also watch a couple of videos, a couple of rep videos that I found. So I'm excited. See how Bravenly markets itself right now, and let's go. We can see the blueprint unfold, and we can see the fuckery afoot, and I'm excited. Caca. I hope y'all are excited too. I don't know. Maybe it's just me being excited, but I am very excited. Don't count on it. Michael, good evening, Melissa, Elizabeth. Okay, so what did y'all pick? Hello, Brittany. Hello. Bravenly wasn't on our radar, right? Although, I'm surprised she was in ItWorks for 9 years. I smacked my rib. Oh, God. Oh, good, Michaela. We are surprised about Bravenly. Let me see, what would I have picked? I said Amare. Shackley was probably too old school for her. Let's read the post. I'm like, I don't even know. Let's read her post. I downloaded it. Where did it go? There's a hole. There's a hole at the bottom of the sea. Where is it? Oh, no, I definitely downloaded it. Because I was prepared for this stream. Wasn't paid to leave. Blah, blah, blah. Continue. Okay. She got someone to take a picture of her with her Bravenly box. I'm not moving a muscle. No charts, ranking based on volume, and got my kit. She has a lot of comments on this post, and she's replying to comments on this post. So we may have to read the comments, but I want to save this screenshot, and I want to see where it's saved. Okay, good. So we're going to go to her post for now, because we don't want to go to this one. There we go. Got it. All right. I have this one all set up for us. Girl, what's the tea on this biz? A bridge contract. Sorry, I got excited for a second. What the hell? Oh, I zoomed in earlier. We were asking questions we didn't need to be asking. Okay. Can I zoom in? Oh, we can't over here. We can't over her. Okay. Oh. Please hold. Okay. Okay, this is the picture. Wasn't paid to leave, wasn't paid to come. Jessica, don't even. Start at $0. Or starting at $0. I don't know how I feel about the idea that the number 15 earner of ItWorks would not receive a bridge contract to Bravenly. And that box came fast. Shelby? Live chat is just firing on all cylinders tonight, as per usual. Team, let's go. Entering a new era with fire in my belly to change lives and lead loud like I always have. I feel so much love, support, and I am so grateful. No charts, ranking based on volume, and got my kit. What does that mean, ranking based on volume and no charts? What does that mean? Let's go. What does the fire in my belly mean? Do we need Pepto-Bismol? I'm confused. 592 reactions, 216 comments, 23 shares. She is gonna get a ton of people following her to her new company. Foong? Perhaps an antacid. Marie. Foong said, as a great playwright once said, methinks the lady doth protest too much. You know what? You're not wrong. Nicole, girl, what's the tea on this biz? Nicole, you have Google. Go look it up. Jessica, so thrilled for you. Them charts were tough. A stayed at Diamond Forever twice. I know if you're pivoting, this is something to pay attention to. Does pivoting mean terminated? So excited for this new opportunity. Can't wait to hear more. I'm so sorry. Bravenly doesn't use the charts. It's all volume based for ranking up. Crazy. Signing customers alone helps you make more. Ashleigh Mayfield, that's so amazing. See, this right here seems strategic to me because this seems like it's not happening naturally. In my opinion, this seems like it's information being shared in the comments that would help people be interested in reaching out to Ashleigh Mayfield for the purposes of joining her team, in my opinion. But who am I to say that? Who am I to say that? Also, let me get me back in the center. Okay, why would any of this be irrelevant unless they're also Fung and I are like literally on the same wavelength. We are literally on the same wavelength. Yes, correct. Tabitha Jenkins. And why would Ashleigh respond specifically to these comments? Those comments do feel contrived. The change in pattern, right? The change in pattern. I don't understand the charts. It must have something to do with ItWorks. You've reached Melanie. I've come to find out from the comments on the last Ashleigh Mayfield video from one of my subscribers is a big ItWorks anti-MLMer. Probably has videos on what the charts are. And you can probably find out more information about that because I have no idea. And I have no idea. So You've Reached Melanie would probably be a good person to search their videos and check it out. Yeah, but you start from zero, and getting a bridge contract, meaning a bridge contract bridge contract also means you get a bonus if you do a certain amount of volume by a certain date, or you bring a certain number of people in and you get a bonus. Technically, you start from zero, but you hit certain milestones and you get a bonus. Bridge contracts can look like a lot of different things based on a lot of different milestones. So technically, she could be starting at zero. We don't know. It could be a live omission. I don't know. I don't know what it looks like. I could be totally wrong. I'm just commentating. I'm not saying anything of this is true. I'm wondering what it looks like. I'm happy if Ashleigh emails me her contract and I could say, oh my God, I'm so wrong. I'm totally wrong about this. I'm totally wrong about my commentary. My allegations are so wrong. They're totally wrong. Hi, Tori. Tabitha says, so intrigued by this new company as I continue to watch you even though I left ItWorks years ago. 3 exclamation points. I know if you're promoting it, it has got to be amazing. Would love to learn more about your products. Really? Ashleigh Mayfield. Tabitha, if you left years ago, I can message. Anyone active, I want them to stay and win with ItWorks. Anyone active, I want them to stay and win with ItWorks. Meaning, I don't want to get sued to hell in a handbasket because if they are with ItWorks and they reach out, or I lure them to reach out, or I look like I'm luring them to reach out, ItWorks is going to sue me for all I am worth. Ask the Vinings in Young Living, okay? It's the three exclamation points. Marie, yes, it's the 3 exclamation points. Truly. Truly. Look at this. Natalie. Ashleigh Mayfield, this really speaks volumes about your character. Heart hands. Sorry. Ashleigh Mayfield. Natalie, thank you. Purple heart. Do not adulterate the purple heart, okay? We don't do that here. Elizabeth's, or my theory, she started at 0 a week or 2 ago, and that's why the box arrived so quickly after termination. We would love to be able to say differently, Ashleigh. We're happy to retract any statements or commentary. We could clear up our commentary if we need to. I cannot wait to put a Santa hat on Scully. I really cannot. Heather, so happy for you. Rosalinda, congratulations. Justin, Tribe 2.0. Jason said, artist formerly known as the Tribe. Laughing, crying face, purple heart. I don't know what that means. Okay, I don't understand, but hope your new adventure is so good to you and your fam. Courtney Vogel. Wait, she's Young Living. She's Young Living? Sorry, I have to go do... Apologies. Can I just search something real quick? Are we gonna be, like, upset if I go on a tiny squirrel trail? Courtney Vogel, Young Living. Unless I've been blocked. I'm definitely blocked. Oh my God. I'm not interested. Stop. Uh-oh. Maybe she's not. It looks like she's followed by not Young Living, but our Amare brethren. Interesting. Sorry, I thought she was, apologies. I thought she for sure was Young Living because she has the Young Living vibe. Thank you for letting me, do that squirrel trail. Continue. Welcome home, Allie France. Kaylee Nicole Lagunas, tell me more. Leighton Myers, so she cannot look, Ashleigh cannot look digitally like she is reaching out or liking anything that anyone who is in ItWorks. If anyone's in ItWorks, she cannot look like she is digitally interacting with any of them. Because if ItWorks is going to sue any of them, they're going to ask for any digital, like, anything from Facebook, emails, text messages. They're going to get it all. And so if she is showing any calls, anything like that with anybody, she's going to get in trouble. Came for anti-MLM, but stay for the squirrel trails, Shelby. I appreciate that. The more meandering, the better the squirrel trail. I mean, honestly, this is how we found this information, so. Also, how we found the Sunny D shaking of the boxes. That's all I really have to offer. I would love to know about, see, Caitlin Hendricks is in, I think, you see how, tell me, these are in order. Ashleigh likes this, 8 hours. Skip, 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 skip. Casey gets information. I can definitely send you some details on specifics. My link. Casey's not in ItWorks. Colleen, details. Danielle, so excited for you and this new journey you're on. Candy, info, especially if it helps with perimenopause and weight. Dear God. Hey, are you allowed to make structure function claims with your supplements? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh, Ashleigh, Candy, we do have something for hormones. Oh my God. Marge is gonna lose it. And probably gonna embarrass Fred over the over the paging system. Oh my God. We do have something for hormones. Doesn't link anything. Congrats on this new chapter. I've never heard of this company. I'll have to take a peek. Okay. There is that smile that we've been missing. I know you will rock this. Yeah, welcome home. Oh, sorry, welcome. Good luck, have fun, and make a bunch of money. You're loved big. I want to know more. It won't let me message you. Interesting. Let me see if I can message you first. I sent you a DM. Actually, I sent you a text. Dear God. Info me, please. Sent you a DM. See, all these things with people sending info, these are not contrived, right? Because it's like, oh, info. But all of these are basically showing signs of life that people are interested, so anybody else looking afterwards are like, oh my God, Bravenly looks awesome. So someone else is saying info, so then it's safe for other people to say they're interested. It's not a DeeCee stream without squirrels. Oh, we need to have little compasses with little tails on them, like a little squirrel, like a little compass with a squirrel tail. I think we've lost some emotes, so we're gonna have to see what we need to delete so we can get some more better emotes. Interested. This person's in, This person is in ItWorks, so they cannot be messaged. Shoot me a message. This person's in ItWorks. They cannot be messaged. See how intentionally 7 hours, 6 hours. I mean, she's got to get her business up and running, her income up and running. So she cannot be on her laurels about messaging people, but you can tell this person's in ItWorks. She can't be caught messaging them. Interested. Congratulations, tell me about it. Nope. This person didn't say info. Cheers to new beginnings. This person's probably not in ItWorks, but she is responding to try to start the conversation. Congratulations. This person's probably in ItWorks, so no reaction, no digital interaction, trying to be safe. What is this? I'll message ya. Yes, I want all the coffee. Coffee, my friend, coffee, but also stuff for hormones, adrenals, energy, inflammation, girl. OMG, I'm dying. So she wants her to be on her team. So excited for you. This person's in ItWorks. Bestie boo, I'm excited for you. ItWorks. This is her spouse. Wishing you the best. I love you big. Don't be a stranger. Always rooting for you. This person's not in ItWorks. Trying to start the conversation. Details. She wants this person on her team. But this person, Tiffany Winburn, wasn't on Ashleigh's team. She doesn't know. So she said, if you're an active distributor with ItWorks, I want you to stay with them and win. Congratulations. Y'all see? You're so smart. What am I even doing? Oh my God, Michaela, I love that. Okay, wait. Okay, here's next. Here's the next. Oh, we had exit out of the question. We have something better to ask. If you don't like chicken nuggets, then don't answer this. Oh. Okay. What is your favorite dipping sauce with nuggets? Chicken nuggets? Ketchup? Other have to answer in chat. Plain and dry. I hope I'm spelling ketchup right. Hey Siri, how do you spell ketchup?
Ketchup. K-E-T-C-H-U-P.
Let's go. I'm scared. All right. Taking a break. What is your favorite dipping sauce with chicken nuggets? I'll go first. Chick-fil-A sauce. If I can't have Chick-fil-A sauce, I'll it depends on the nugget. If it is, honestly, Raising Cane's, I will eat plain and dry. I will skip eating the nuggets if it is, God. I will also eat the ones from Costco, which are delicious. Plain and dry. I will eat Wendy's with ketchup. Oh, wait. Okay, number one, Chick-fil-A sauce. Number 2, spicy ketchup from Whataburger. Spicy ketchup from Whataburger slaps. Okay? Ironic given my stream comments. You don't want to overdo it, Foom. You know what I'm saying? You can probably be too spicy. Oh my God, honey? Honey sounds good. Depends on my mood. Who's had spicy ketchup from Whataburger though? Wait, who's been to Whataburger? Okay, wait. Trader Joe's used to have a sriracha barbecue sauce. Hold on. Trader Joe's. It was a sriracha garlic barbecue sauce. I don't know if they still have it. They probably don't. Do they? They probably don't. I don't even know. It's a seasonal product. Anyways, this is the ultimate sauce I will eat with everything. Quesadillas. You can put it on chicken wings. You can put it on chicken nuggets. I'm going to find y'all a picture, okay? One that's not gross. Wait. No, stop it. Google's trying to ruin my life. Please hold. Honestly, if you don't like food, you're probably not going to like my channel. So it's probably best if you don't subscribe. But if you do like food, you might like my channel. And if you do like squirrel trails and food, you're probably going to like my channel. If you like anti-MLM, food, and squirrel trails, you're probably going to like my channel. Okay, this is it. If you like Trader Joe's, listen. This is delicious. It's sriracha roasted garlic barbecue sauce. The title does not convey the deliciousness of this sauce. I've never tried sour cream ranch. Happy birthday, Christina. Happy frickin' birthday. Let me set this up correctly. Please hold. Jump 7. Oh, wait, let me take this off. Please hold. Hold on. I need our ghost. Here's our ghost. Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Happy birthday! Sometimes birthdays suck. And honestly, live chat made my birthday not suck this year. And you know, sometimes, oh my God. Sometimes that just happens, and I hope Ghosty made your birthday, and Scully, of course, brought your dopamine up a little bit. Also, if you ever find this will make your birthday not suck a little bit. Okay, here's what you do. You get 2 tortillas. Don't get the low-carb ones like Eric and Kelsey Ray said, okay? You can if you want to. Then you get your pan a little bit extra hot, and you put your tortilla in. Then you put a little bit of your extra sharp cheddar cheese. Don't go mild. Don't go medium. Get extra sharp. And then you put you can do, I like the blackened chicken. If you make your own chicken or buy it from the store, I don't care. You put a little bit of cheese first so it sticks. You know what I mean? So you can glue them together. And you put a little bit of a drizzle from the sriracha. Okay? Then you put the other cheese on. Then you put the other tortilla on top. Then when you get a little bit of don't keep checking it. You just put your plate on top to kind of press it in. And then you flip it. And then you get a crispy on the other side because you're pressing the plate down. Then you cut it up when it's done melting. Then you get a sour cream to dip it in, and you get a little bit of the sriracha, and you dip that in. It's delicious. The parking lots do scare me too, but I mean, if they sell this seasonally, don't sleep on it, okay? Honey mustard's delicious too. That's true, but if you're wanting to make a nugget taste good if the nugget sucks, the sriracha barbecue sauce from Trader Joe's, the Chick-fil-A sauce. I'm just saying if you want something to like make something edible, if you have a texture issue and you find a sauce that makes something taste good, Chick-fil-A sauce does that for me. Except, unfortunately, something I ate for breakfast that's normally a safe food became unsafe 2/3 of the way through me eating it this morning, and I'm like, well, that sucks. Anyways, I love that y'all are answering 84%. Plain and dry, 6%. Solidarity. All right. Love that we had to take a sauce break. Thank y'all for humoring me. Don't sleep on Trader Joe's. Look, I can't tell y'all this. Dang it. I'll have to text Jessica. All right. Here we go. We had to take a little... Wait, what happened? What happened? Oh, were we reading? Anyways, you get it. We had 216 comments. We downloaded them. Please hold while I get my life together. We have a video. I need to subscribe to this lady who's a Bravenly. I'm a grandma realtor and caregiver turned wellness entrepreneur. Okay. I know we're going to look at their website first. And I'm going to make sure I'm not super zoomed in. Berry Blast Bravenly Kids Mighty Mix. Y'all know how I feel about... Okay. Not being able to we have a really tiny little arrow that we can't really see. Bravenly Drift Delicious Relaxation Beverage Hot Cocoa. That's super crumpled up. Cool. Drift now in stick. Can I just ask you a question? Where's my damn ruler? Like, can I just like, why? Why? So we're looking at, we realize the D does not line up with the N, correct? So why is this why is this so close? What are you doing? Who did this? I don't understand. You can't even make the excuse. It's like, oh, well, we were trying to line the inside of the T. No, that doesn't even make any sense because the N is not even that close to the back of the D. But we were visually aligning it. What do you mean? What visual alignment are we talking about? Who did this? I didn't look at this website before I decided to do Bravenly, but you know what? Ashleigh, cheers. Good company to join. I'm starting to think they do it just to annoy you. I mean, honestly, like, graphic designers against MLM. I hope that all the graphic designers who work for these... I'm shopping with Kimberly O'Bannon. Well, good for you. I hope I'm wasting your AdSense. Who blasted out? Why is this so bright? Like, my eyes are burning. Closest place I found it is an hour. Oh, God. Brittany? What? It makes me a little bit... The one oddly specific thing I have been looking for forever is Cheesecake Factory brand strawberry cheesecake flavor coffee creamer. The one grocery store chain by me had it and I haven't seen it. Oh, David. Ali! Plain and dry. Mr. Lushy wants to know if your tortilla creation is a sandwich. Well, by definition, I understand that it would probably qualify as a sandwich, but also I don't know if a panini counts as a sandwich because technically a panini may be in a subcategory like an indented bulleted sandwich, so maybe a quesadilla would be an indented bulleted point of a sandwich category. I'm not sure. Tell him I need to think about it. Dude, I know he and I are going to get into some bad arguments. Honestly, if I'm caffeinated, I'm up for it. What? Like, what? Okay, so this is not... Okay. This isn't bad. This one is blasted to hell. This one right here, this hydrate, it's going to burn our eyes out. Why is this? So, see, 3 lines, not bad center aligned. 4 lines, destroys our souls. 3 lines, not bad. Do we see the rule? 3 lines is not awful. That's why we do the rule. And you can break the rule. You can absolutely break the rule when you follow the rule. 4 lines wrecks our soul. 3 lines, not the end of the world. Rush Extreme, Relief. Oh my God. Not only is the color disgusting, the 4th line with a widow word. Why do you do this to me? Do you even look at your website? You just are oh my God, thank God that the website coder made us a website and people can use it. Can we? Well, no one's complained about it. Have they not? Really? Oh, drift. Yeah, your text is drifting at the bottom of your paragraph. What is happening? Oh, look at this drop shadow from hell on the bottom of this Bravenly. Can I say something to the class? I need to have a different presentation mode. I'm just going to have a rage presentation mode. Let me duplicate this. Rage presentation. Okay. It's where I'm going to be bigger in the center, I think. What am I going to do in the center? We'll keep it for later. Let me see if I can figure this out, if they've even fixed this frickin' transition. Live motion? Have we fixed it? Yes, we have. Thank God. Wants to... Why does the thing in the cup look like dirt? Why not make it look more appeasing? Because they can't. Because they're all about what Why is Ignite all the way down at the bottom? Because they cannot. Where's my damn ruler? Mm-mm. I don't know. It's their product photographer. It's their... So Hydrate is kind of aligned with the gold, right? The gold, the supplement, the gold supplement's on the bottom. Ignite, fuckery. Drift, fuckery. Balance, on the bottom. Adapt, fuckery. Rush, lined up. Relief, fuckery. Hydrate, lined up. Gold, lined up. Again, Ignite, fuckery. Like, what did we do? Are you not looking... Adapt, not lined up. Rush, lined up. We knew they wanted to line something up. Okay. Can I do this now? Rage? Okay, hold on. Did we do this? And then, let me try. This was broken for so long that... There we go. Ah! Anyways, you knew that they wanted to line something up, and then they got lazy. And I just don't understand, like, the creative director, somebody in charge of this project, who was in charge of the web designer, who was in charge of the graphic designer, who was in charge of the copywriter, who was supposed to be looking at all this, who was supposed to say, looking at all of the web pages after everything was done, who was supposed to go over all the changes in all of the iterations and saying, did change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the copyright edits get done? Check off. Did change 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 of the graphic design edits get changed? Meaning, did the blowouts from the Hydrate get fixed? Because they didn't get fixed. Because we don't see... Did you see Rush? Like, you can see all of the details in gold. Like, you can see all of the highlights. You can see all of the shadows. Or the balance is blown out too. Rush is the best one, even though the product packaging is awful. The Rush, you can see the whites, and you can see the shadows. You can't see them in Hydrate. Gold needs to be fixed. Drift is okay. Balance needs to be fixed. Did they get fixed? Adapt didn't get fixed. So the graphic designer needs to go in and fix all those. Relief needs to get fixed. This is the person. He's like, yeah, I broke her brain. Like, the tops don't need to be lined up, but like the bags need to be the same. The bags need to be the correct size next to one another. The bottoms need to be aligned. Obviously, these are not sized, like, it wouldn't need to be sized like to like for each other. They just need, like, the customer needs to be able to see them. That's it. And then they need to be able to click on them. Here's my rage thing. Any person in 2025, they want to be able to click on the product or click on the words and go to the product. You know that's how someone wants to... Why are you keeping someone from being able to go click on the product and read about the product? I cannot click on Relief. Either one. Here, we'll rage. I cannot click on Hydrate. I cannot click on Gold. I cannot click on Ignite. I cannot... And why are all the drop shadows different? Drift drop shadow doesn't look like Ignite. Gold drop shadow doesn't look like Hydrate. the only thing that clicking does is that it stops the movement. Adapt, drop, shadow doesn't look like any of them. Oh my God. I would have eaten this graphic designer's lunch because it's sloppy. I'm not a mean person. This is sloppy. This is a real, this is an MLM, sure. Everyone's like, well, why would you do good work for an MLM? I'm talking about a client. Like, this is a client. Someone paid you. What the hell is this? Drift is dropping something else. Yeah. So these are all products. Now I have to go down here to shop products, or you weren't good enough to be able to take me to Ignite. You weren't good enough to be able to take me to Drift within this sliding bar right here. I couldn't click on the product here. I couldn't click on Ignite here. We're also going with this text message. Oh, wait, you chose the worst text of all time for Bravenly Global. All right, cool. Why is your... Did I break your website? Patty... This would not be okay. Ashleigh's going to a... This is a, this would make me rage as, like, one, just as somebody who had, oh my God. Let's go to ItWorks website, just for funsies, just for, like, can't find the website. ItWorks Global? Is it ItWorks Global? What? No thanks. Can we just say that ItWorks website blows Bravenly's website out of the water? Okay, do we see, for example, unfortunately, ItWorks product packaging, and MLM products packaging, like, is good. Comparatively, 1 to Bravenly, okay? I hate these little arrows. But let's look at this white product packaging. You can see the light. You can see the details. We'll zoom in. You can see the details in the white. You can see the details in the shadow. That's what you're looking for when you photograph something. And we can tell this is a photograph instead of a rendering. Now, it's a photograph, but it does have a generated shadow on it. Again, photograph, generated shadow on it. Generated items, generated shadow. But we had better coders on MySpace. We had a better generation of coders. Better font. Better font on this website. Better speed on this website. Better photography on this website. Unfortunately, what am I saying? Dear God. So let's say, oh look, this is within a slider, right? What would we want to do? What would a customer want us to do? I want to click on this product. Am I going to be able to click on it? Dear God. Is it, are we spinning? Oh, wait. Oh, it's going. Oh, yeah. Maybe it's my internet. Am I like, oh, there it is. And we've got photography. This is actual photography. It's not AI. Now we're blasted out a little bit, right? Like we're so close to being blasted. Like we're so close to losing some detail right here. This is like right at the edge. It's probably past the edge a little bit. But it's still pretty. But do you see, I know y'all see it. Live chat's way smart. Do you see like that people want to click on a slider? Oh my God, do y'all have, does ItWorks have a podcast? Dr. Dana? Screenshot. Oh my God, do we get to roast a podcast later? But you see, I know, all y'all know, you want to click on products in a slider. Ashleigh Mayfield went to Bravenly. I know, you saw the title. Also, Rise Preacher Lady is, has an undertone of passive aggressiveness towards Sunny because she only has been selling for 4 or 5 days and is normally in the 2 to 4 spot, and Sunny's in the number 2 selling spot, but has been selling every single day pretty much this month. Sorry. Like, so this is better. I mean, this is generated. This is a PNG rendering of their product. That's them holding the product. Anyways, let's go back to Bravenly. This is Bravenly. What the fuck? Do you see, like, she went, like, what have we done? Well, what have we done? What is happening? Look what happened. These are the same size as this product. They couldn't figure out. They should have done this the way they did this. Same size as this. This looks awful. It's just a sea of white awfulness. Dr. Dang, Foong, we'll rename him. Dr. Dana's Dang Podcast. Someone remind me when we watch it. Dr. Dana's Dang Podcast. Like, why didn't they do that? Please hold. Actually, we should do this. Does it matter that we're doing this? No. It's going to be pixelated because this is on my streaming software. You know what I mean? So please don't judge the pixelation. And obviously, this is just me screenshotting shit. Like, do you see how that would look better? Oh my god, and why is everything freaking white? No balance, no hierarchy, no proper scale. I hate it. They really said, yes, give us nothing. I am making a PowerPoint at work with a medium to dark blue background. Not black text. Medium to dark blue. If you're doing dark blue background, I would use white text. I don't know if is it gonna be medium? Is it gonna be medium to dark blue the entire the entire PowerPoint? Oops. Sorry. I don't know what I'm doing. Hold on. Like, what is your PowerPoint of? Like, we'll just say it's, I wouldn't say it's a gradient, but I don't even know. We'll just say it's plain. Oh, it's not, it can't be that blue. Don't let it be that blue. Let's say it's this blue. It's 170C59. And let's say you're using Arial. I don't know what you're using. Oh god. Arial bold. For your header? Or maybe you're using something. Oh my god, what's happening? You're using a PowerPoint though. What is I do not want Canva's help literally for anything. I know you're using actual my god. I don't know what happened, but this is not how Canva normally looks. And I don't like it. Anyways, I don't like this blue, but I don't like that blue either. It's about exercise treatment. Yes, it's a gradient slide, medium blue at the top, dark blue at the bottom. Medium blue at the top, dark blue at the bottom. exercise treatment. Ariel's nice. Stock PowerPoint slides. And your question, yeah, I would do white text. Well, maybe not white exactly. I would do like, so that's pretty stark. I wouldn't go gray, but I might do, let's see. Let's try some. Copy. That one's a antique white. This one is I'm just trying some, hold on. I might go with this color. This one is floral white. Because you don't want something to be stark. You want something to be like a cream or a floral white. Let me try this one real quick. Because you don't want people to like have a hard time reading it. No, not this one. The floral white is what I'd go with, which is this one. This is not it. This is too yellow. The one I just sent, FFAE, FF. This is too yellow. Not this one. It's this one. The FFAED is this one. It looks a little bit warm, but like your eye doesn't kind of go like, it's not strained when you look at it, which is what you want when you have a blue and white type thing. So for example, this is straight up FFFFFF. You can see a little bit of the difference because this one's like more of a strain on your eye. This one's softer. So since you're doing blue, I'd go with this top one. That's the FFAED, which is still white, but it's still going to look clean and white, but it's going to be easier to read. So tell your friends about more premium content with more premium PowerPoint content. All right. So I think that our girl Ashleigh is going to be this website is. Oh, look, you can get a coloring box with Bravenly. I should make some coloring sheets. God, this is awful. Oh my God. We have a call to watch. Kind of. Okay. Oh, affiliate. Brand partner. This website's so slow. Oh my God. Our story. Oh my God. Why is this website so slow? No? Make a design channel. And I think there's enough out there. Honestly, there's some good ones out there. There's some good TikTok ones out there. Bravenly was born out of a dream to build a community of movers, shakers, and world changers who work together to make a significant impact. Not just in their personal lives, but in the lives of others all around the world. Bravenly's founders have a heart for people, family, and serving that centers around their strong faith and their commitment to excellence in all they do. This faith and commitment to excellence is evident in the way they raise their 5 children, give generously, serve humbly, and conduct business honestly and wholeheartedly. Bravenly's, oh my God, the Oxford comma, and conduct a business honestly. Wait, serve humbly, conduct business honestly, comma. Wait, I don't understand. Wait. Did I see the poopy water packaging? What? Yes. But they aren't you. You're so sweet. Can someone explain this to me? Conduct business honestly. I get that. They're conducting business honestly and wholeheartedly. Commitment to excellence. Got it. Is evidence in the way they raise their 5 children, give generously, serve humbly, and conduct business honestly and wholeheartedly. Never mind. I don't know how to write. Bravenly CEO and co-founder Aspen Emery. What about the husband? Okay, Aspen Emery started her journey in network marketing over 18 years ago with no experience, 3 little kids at home, and a God-sized dream in her heart. From distributor in the field to field development manager to company ownership, Aspen has seen the highest of highs and some of the lowest of lows, but she has never lost sight of the power in this industry. I don't care. Here you go. If you want to read this, you can. Go to the Bravenly website if you want to read this. I don't care. Courage, integrity, impact. We got it. Everybody, this is it. I care. I just don't. This is the vision statement. It's a multi-level marketing company. If you're in, you sign up people under you place an order, you get a commission. If you don't buy monthly, you don't get access to your commission check. Got it? Got it. That's it. I didn't understand that when I was in an MLM, and now I do. And I'm not in an MLM anymore. DeeCee out. And they're going to use the live streams to preach. Exactly. All right. I just want to see if there's a better live stream than the one I'm going to watch. Bravenly. Dang. Health, anxiety, and perimenopause. The hidden link between perimenopause, anxiety, and your nervous system. Okay. Courses. It must be my internet. Am I like buffering for y'all? Hold on. Uncover free courses. Mm. Sneak peek. My God. $16 lessons. Accept all. I didn't sign up. Masterclass replay 60-minute call? Let me just download this real quick. I'm sorry. How long is this? I'm not going to watch it now. I'm just like, this lady's in Bravenly. I'm just trying to download this. Take the initial assessment. No. Secret. Can I download this video? Copy link address. Sorry, I'm just like, maybe I can just download it. You know, just a squirrely trail real quick. If I can click on it, and then I can open it in a new tab and get outside of the password, I can probably download it. If it's in Kajabi, I can do that. But it looks like it's, you know what? Oh, it's in Kajabi.
I want to get to
Oh, it's Wistia.
the nitty gritty.
Oh, the nitty gritty. 1 second. Copy link. Apologies. I'm trying to do this for anti-MLM, so just give me 1 second. Video downloader. Normally I have Wistia, but for some reason...
Are you?
These ones are a little bit harder to download because they are super embedded, so... Because there's a password. So 1 second. National outages with Wi-Fi due to weather patterns. Okay. So maybe Bravenly isn't as awful, but then why would ItWorks be easy to... ItWorks be able to be faster? That's just strange to me. Leslie Urbis? Thank you for pausing with me. I'm gonna see if this will rip it. 1 second. Nope. Let me see. Wistia. Chrome. The weather patterns are weird. Good night. Have a good evening. Apologies for the for the delay. Copy link and thumbnail. Paste. Is this it? I'm just seeing if this is it. $720. 36 original file. Download. Got it. Do I have the sound though?
I want to get to the nitty gritty.
Got it. Got it. Okay. Great. So I'm going to go up really quickly because I don't know if she's going to boot me. Okay, we got it. My library. Digestion free. Okay, so we can grab it now. All right, great. I just wanted to make sure we could grab it. Going back. Are we good with the health, anxiety, and midlife, how your inner voice is keeping you in fight? Oh no, we'll just watch the, sorry for my indecision. I apologize. I know this is not a good, place to be in terms of content for y'all. I have the one from Instagram that is 2 people interviewing each other who are in Bravenly, and they're going to Orlando for a conference. It's from a few days ago, and it is about their body transformations with the Bravenly products. I have that one downloaded. Oh, thank you so much. You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you.
I love you.
That was very, very sweet of you. Thank you. We have the Bravenly Global YouTube page that they seem to not be updating anymore. We have a Why Bravenly from 8 months ago. Todd Smith and Glenn Robbins. But it might be more interesting to listen to people talk about why they're excited about. We'll just do that. I'm a little anxious about it, but I can do it. I can do it. Doesn't have to be good. It just has to. Someone else is gonna. It's okay. Okay. Is it this one? Close enough. Oh. Okay. I think we are going to put our orange around it because it is 31. Oh, I'm DeeCee. I'm an MLM dropout. This is 31 days, 31 streams in 31 days. It's our October fun month of streaming. It's our 3rd year in a row. And this year we're trying to cover a lot of MLMs in 31 days. And we've already had our kind of big event of Better Than BP Bangles. And they are in the mail. They're in the mail. So we tried to kind of make bangles that looked better than the Bomb Party bangles, and we used Ob's Incredible crochet charms as the charms that looked better than the BP charms, and then we gave them away with Nightbot's help on stream. And so tonight we were looking at Bravenly, and I'm excited. I'm a little nervous. This lady was on. This is a BP. This is a Bravenly rep, and we're looking at Bravenly because a former top rep, Ashleigh Mayfield, we think was terminated from ItWorks Ashleigh Mayfield was with ItWorks for 9 years, made a post. We covered that a couple days ago. Then today said she was going to Bravenly. We read her Facebook post. She hasn't done any streams yet, but we were looking at the Bravenly website. My soul was weeping a little bit because of said website. And we are looking at this rep having a 20-minute conversation with another rep. This lady's from Canada. The other rep, I think, is from the United States, but they're going to Orlando for a convention, but talking about the products and his transformation. So, potentially, trigger warning, weight loss. So hop out if you need to. Preserve and promote your emotional well-being. Don't get slimed. If you do feel like you're going to get slimed, hop out if you need to. Feel free to like your stream on the way out and get us off an odd number or prepare us to get to an even number by liking the stream if you're about to like to an odd number. Oh, nice. I love K-pop Demon Hunters.
I am going to get on here with my new friend, Andrew. So
Her audio is trash, so I apologize.
I'm going to get you to bear with me for a second because I am going to add him here.
I'm speeding her up.
Typing.
I'm trying.
There he is. And maybe he'll pop on. I'm super excited to chat with him. We've been trying to do this for a while. Hey, there you are, Andrew.
Hey. Yeah, I'm
I'm
here.
great. How are you?
I'm great. You doing all right?
Yes, I am.
Awesome.
I am so excited because I fly out in just a few hours to Orlando. So I am super pumped that I get to go down there and see what our next biggest thing is going to be.
Absolutely. Congratulations on that. Also, such
Thank
a
you.
huge accomplishment.
It's a real cool place to be, and I'm super excited because I'm up in Edmonton, Canada, and so I haven't actually been able to make it to any of our.
She seems so nice, I will say that. She seems so nice, and he seems so nice too. I watched a little bit of it, and I know I keep saying like, oh my god, they seem so nice. Oh my god, they seem so nice. And I know there's so many nice people in MLM. I know it's so easy to villainize multi-level marketing reps, but there's so many people who seem so nice. Like yesterday, Bonnie. Can you imagine if she was a librarian and you could go and see her at the library and she had just a magical display of Avon houses, or better yet, a magical display of Bath and Body Works candle houses? And then she had a whole display and you could go read in the library and like be surrounded by Halloween magic or Christmas magic or, I don't know, Valentine's Day magic of candles and houses. You know what I'm saying? I really need to go to bed, but I've gotten a second wind. What is that noise? That's okay. Ice cream's delicious. There are nice people. There are good people in multi-level marketing. I say good people. There's kind people. I hope y'all have grace for me, and I think that y'all have shown that you had grace for me. I was in 2 MLMs. I know a lot of y'all were in MLMs. Like, there seems to be a lot of nice people in the live chat who've gotten out. Erin was in an MLM. She is a nice person. I mean, there are a lot of creators that were in MLMs and they're nice people. There's a lot of non-anti-MLM creators who were in MLMs. Like, there has to be. I mean, there's good people that made bad decisions, and like we seem to run into like nice people. And again, nice people can make really shitty decisions too. Nice people can be really selfish people too. Nice people can be at the top of a pyramid scheme and make their money off of the financial losses of other people. I'm just saying, the Canadians seem really nice. This is a giant pencil.
This is a giant pencil, and it is my faux microphone when things get awful, and when I have to read things that have hard returns, and I go hard return, hard return. But which I should have read. I should have read the Facebook post earlier from Ashleigh with my pencil. I should have said, I'm going to a new MLM. Hard return, hard return. I'm about to make a shit ton of money off of my downline. Hard return, hard return. I'm not going to get a bridge contract because I've already gotten a bridge contract. Hard return, hard return. I'm going to, I don't know. I'm about to be a master distributor, bitches. Hard return, hard return. I'm going to call everyone and their mama heifer. Hard return, hard return. Read it and weep, anti-MLM. Hard return, hard return. Hard return, hard return.
I used to have a little tiny pencil, and then Amazon was like, how do you feel about this? And I was like, I feel great about that. I feel great about this. That's okay. If you're still in an MLM, you're welcome. I mean, I honestly, Jen, there's a bunch of nice people still in MLMs, and they hang out in the chat. And like, if we're gonna be honest, I lurked in Aaron's and a bunch of other MLM creators chats for a year before I got out, and I was terrified 6 months before that to even talk because I thought my upline for some reason was gonna see that I was chatting in the anti-MLM chats. And then I got a membership to some Discords, and I was like, I'm still in an MLM, and I'm like oscillating, I'm unsure. And I had a lot of conversations, and I was like, oh, I don't know. And I was unsure, and I will say, getting out sucked. I'm not. And I think y'all heard last night, some of those products are great. My little R2D2, delightful. It's so, and it was a gift. You know what I mean? It's so good. Some of those products are great. And if I ever can find that Avon little tree, the scary Halloween one, dude, game over. We in the North are pretty nice. She has a little Canadian Bravenly deal, and she looks so nice. Like, honestly, I don't know what's in the water in Canada, but like, y'all seem delightful.
Events. I wasn't at Summit. I wasn't at anything like that. So this is my first time going and being in the room at a Bravenly event, and so I'm
What?
jacked.
Oh my goodness. Almost like exact year ago, I went to not Southside, to the beach one.
Okay.
I forgot, Clearwater, Florida. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And I didn't have any customers by the time. I didn't have brand partners enrolled on my team. I practically just signed up and went. And that's kind of one of the things that sold me on being here, especially long term. I kind of felt everything I needed to feel to kind of feel like this was home for me. So I'm very excited that you get to experience that for the first time.
Yeah, I love that. Okay, so this is the first time we're chatting, and I'm super excited about this. I love when people who will just like play with me like this. So
I'm sorry I'm smiling so much. Like, her energy, like, if she was like, I don't know, if I was going in to a local bakery and she owned the bakery, and I don't know, like, I'm not trying to put her in. She just, I don't know, her energy. There's maple syrup in the water. I don't know.
came across your before and after pictures a
Lemon
while
lemons.
ago, and I found you and I tagged you in it because I wanted to give you all the credit in the world for the work that you put in. Tell me your Bravenly story and where you are, so that my crew can hear a little bit about you, and then I'll do the same for you. How does that sound?
Great. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. So, just to get this out on the front end because I often forget to tell this part of my story. I am down over 90 pounds total since I started my weight loss journey. I'm down over 40 pounds on Bravenly product. it tends to fluctuate because I am building muscle and trying to cut fat at the exact same time. So you know how the scale will do what it wants to.
The
Um,
scale is a liar most of the time, but that's impressive, right?
yeah. So I'll go ahead and say on the front end, I'm saying that now because it wasn't what was most important to me at the time that I joined. Um, so with that being said, I was down about 50 pounds on my own. My friend reached out to me, hey, you should try these products. So when she did that, I started to see all of her posts that she's posted and everybody else is posting. And to be honest, I wasn't really interested. It was something that I felt like, hey, I don't need it. I already know how to lose weight. It looked like a weight loss something to me. So I was kind of put off by it. So a couple months went by and she ended up like, just please try the product. I'll even give you a sample pack. So
They seem lovely. Here's my gentle question. Did the Bravenly products actually do something to impact his weight loss? Because it was he was already doing the very hard thing of losing weight on his own. Not to say that you don't need additional help from someone else, something else, adjusting your water intake, protein intake, trainer help, i.e., weight, like a weight training, whatever, as you move on in your journey. Again, please let me remind you, if you need to leave the chat to protect, to preserve, promote your emotional well-being, feel free. Please, 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 please advocate for yourself, and let me remind you to advocate for yourself. Gently or aggressively, do that. Just reminding you that he was on a journey before he took the products. Does that mean it's a logical fallacy to say because something was introduced, then everything else that happened afterwards was because of that thing that was introduced? Do I remember what that logical fallacy is? Not at this moment in time, but I know it is one.
I met her somewhere, achieved the sample, got the sample pack from her, and from that day on, my life has been different. And I don't say that lightly. At the time, I was in an energy crisis, and I like to tell people energy crisis because I was someone that was taking energy drinks 2 to 3 times a day and still having to take a nap to make it home safely
Because
from
you were
work.
hungry.
So it was past the point of just being tired. No, it was just like I would fall asleep at the wheel if I didn't take naps before I went home, or if I didn't crack open an energy drink right before I went home. Nothing I'm dealing with, a lot of pain and inflammation. Um, and that was huge for me. That was something I dealt with the last 3 years. So I actually couldn't even work out at the gym because of that. So I got started on product, started to feel incredible. I was like, you know what, maybe I should try going to the gym. So I started lifting weights, started noticing my body was recovering faster than it's ever have in the past. So that just kind of got me dreaming again about maybe I can build my dream body. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that was very eye opening for me. I did join as a brand partner, but I did not want to promote anything. I didn't want to sell anything. I did it for the incredible discount, you know, the product bundle, getting everything all at once and being able to try a lot of stuff for lower cost. So that was something that was attractive to me. So that's what I did. I actually talked to Ricky and Crystal on a Zoom, and I looked at both of them in the face and said, "Appreciate you."
Yes. Let me see which logical fallacy it is. I have a list, but when I accidentally deleted everything, um, I have, well, I mean, I have my list. I still have my PDF list, but, I just need to bring it back. So,
Time, but I'm not really interested in doing the business. You know what I'm saying? So I just kind of felt convicted over time that I have a product at my fingertips that made such an incredible difference in my life, and that was kind of what pushed me over the edge. I was like, could I do it? Yes. Would I be decent at it? Yes, because I did something in the past and I was decent at that as well. So I just didn't want to do it again. But honestly, the product was so great that it was just something that kind of pushed me over the edge on that. So since then, I've went on to become a senior director, and that's where I'm at now. and the extra money has been life changing as well because I bought a house during this process as well. So every little bit coming into the house matters.
Again, remember, you have to share the income disclosure statement whenever you're talking about money in any way, shape, or form, in any format. If you're speaking in person, if you're speaking over text message, if you're speaking over, like in this way, like over electronic, like face-to-face, over the phone, however it is, over FaceTime, you have to do it. Like we were looking at the other day in members only, Matt Fizzes, who got to go on the Hawaii trip, we were looking in Reddit. Matt is incredible. Matt will talk to people in Reddit. Matt comes and chats in anti-MLM live chats. In the Reddit, Matt will put the disclaimer when Matt answers questions. If it's so easy and comes so freely, and Matt is so gracious about it, and Matt is a top seller, how come the other reps in other multi-level marketing companies cannot do it? It is confusing to me. But as a reminder, if you're an MLM, you need to do it. And you can remind your leaders and your downline to do it. In members only, because we do not touch the poop in the wild. When we are live streaming here, I will sometimes gently go in TikTok chat, and I will say to the bomb party person, one time I said, hey, I thought we weren't allowed to say that we earned a trip. And the bomb party rep will say, oh yeah, and then proceeded to say the income disclosure part about the trip. And I just thought to myself, you know the right thing to say. As soon as someone in the live chat reminded you, almost immediately, you knew the right thing to say. So it's not that you had no idea, it's that you're choosing to not say the right thing, which is, it's frustrating. And they seem super nice. They need to be saying the right thing because it falls under deceiving the consumer. They need to, according to the Federal Trade Commission, work on consumer protection. That's Section 5 of the FTC Act. That's the issue. Good night, Stacy.
And it's been a huge win for me. So
Absolutely. Andrew, tell me how old you are.
I am now 37. I turned 37 last Sunday. So
that's right. You just had a birthday. That's right. Happy
just had a
belated birthday.
Thank you.
Okay, I love that story. And I love that you use the phrase energy crisis. And I can relate to that in a slightly different way. So let me tell you a little bit about me. I love that we're doing a meet and greet like live here on Instagram.
Right.
So I am up in Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. And for those of you that don't know, Alberta sits above Idaho and Montana. That's where we are. So,
okay.
I love how the geography lesson helps me so much understand where she lives, because I know exactly where it is now.
To give you context, if I were to hop in my car, it would be about a 10-hour drive to the Canadian-American border, straight down.
Wow.
So, yeah. So I'm a ways away. So I'm going to fly out to Orlando tonight. I take a 4-hour flight to Toronto and then another 3-hour flight to Orlando. So
my
that's going to put me down there. Yeah. And I am almost 47. I'm a mom of 3. I'm a former teacher, kind of turned substitute, turned wear many different hats along the way.
I would never have guessed she was almost 47.
my ankles were swelling. I can completely empathize with your weight struggles. I've always been
Julie's
someone
from
who
the
has
Alberta
struggled with weight,
area.
and
Cool.
I don't love the scale. I've learned to not let the scale rule in my life, but I know how I need my body to feel. And I also know that I'm not ever going to be a size 2, and that's a-okay with me. That's not what my body wants to do, but I want my body to be healthy because I want to be there for my kids who are teenagers now and for their kids and to enjoy, all of my life. But last summer, my ankles were super, super swollen. I've injured them in the past, and they were just these big old puffy, like balloon ankles. And I was not having it. They were stiff. They were not fun. I wasn't enjoying it. So I had seen my friend Sarah posting about these products, and I had met her with a previous company that we were at. We'd had the opportunity to actually work together at a leadership training and present together. And so I had a lot of trust in her as a person and who she was and what she put her name behind. So I reached out and I said, "Hey, Sarah, what have you got for my ankle?" She goes, "You've got to try gold." I was like, "Okay, let's do it. Let's try it." And I was a little bit burnt at the time because I had been with a previous company and there'd been some big changes that had happened, and I had a I didn't have a great feeling about it. I'm like, I don't want to do this again. So unlike you, who wanted the biggest discount, I was like, I will pay more. You're not even going to make me a VIP. I'm going to just like pay more. It's like foolish, right?
Right, right, right,
So
right.
I got on the gold for a month, and my ankles got better, which was great. Like I could see it, I could feel it. But it wasn't until I put a side by side of my face. We'd done some professional family photos for my parents' anniversary, and then I took one in my bathroom one day, and I looked at my face, and I looked at the inflammation just drop out of my face in 30 days, and I went, "Holy crap, Kate, tell me more. Let's talk."
Is it inflammation or is it water loss? And that's what my question would be. And if these supplements are so great, and I say so great, why wouldn't, if they're magical, if they're incredible, if they're doing great work in their customers, why wouldn't the founder do studies so that the supplements could help more people, so that the customers or the reps could make certain claims about some of the products, right? I'm gonna guess Beachbody. I'm not sure. Whenever any like health and wellness person says like, my company went through some changes, I feel every time I'm like, was it Beachbody? Did she also change anything else? That's the question. Did she change anything else? I'm gonna look into it. I started auto-downloading her, so I know what her name is. I'm gonna have to go back through a ton of her content and see what she was in before. I'm gonna guess Beachbody, but I'm not sure. Hey, Holly, what's up? I literally found her right before we started the stream because I was like, oh my god, Ashleigh didn't post any videos. And then I looked on Vimeo, and for some reason my Vimeo keeps trying to search my own Vimeo for Bravenly content, and I'm like, I don't want you to search my own Vimeo, I want you to search Vimeo. And so then I went to Google, and it found her Instagram, and this was a 20-minute video, and I was like, cool. So I need to go back and look. So amazing. Why not see them in drugstores so more people can buy? I think it's because, that's a good question. When you look at it, as soon as a rep buys a product from the MLM company, that rep incurs all the risk. So we always wonder, how come these companies don't sell in Walgreens or CVS or Target or Walmart or whatever? They have to really talk these companies into buying millions of dollars of product when they can talk this lady or millions of ladies or millions of guys or whoever to incur the risk and never return a product for the most part. And as soon as this person says yes, the MLM company's golden. They never, for the most part, have to worry about a return product. And they get the the overpriced, because it's not like Walmart buys the product. Walmart wants it at the very, very, very lowest price. So Walmart's buying whatever, fluffer nutter butter at $2.50, and she, the independent contractor, is buying fluffer nutter butter at $14.50. So the $2.50 is covering everything that the MLM company needs it to cover. And then the $2.50 minus the $14.50 is going to cover all of the upline stuff, all of the, and everything else, and the profit. So it's more advantageous, in my opinion, for the MLM company to have the moms, the dads, the individual independent contractors buy the product and attempt to sell it because they're willing to buy it for that much more at supposed wholesale, which actually isn't wholesale. It's really marked up wholesale that they're getting one over on their independent contractors. In my opinion, in my experience. I don't know what y'all think about that. I don't know what Replay Crew thinks about that, but that's what I think about that. Maybe that's just wildly inaccurate. I'm willing to be wildly inaccurate. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
And she had already said to me, like, when I first tried it, she was like, you got to do this. We're launching in Canada. I want to work with you. You're like, I said, hold on, like, pump the brakes. Let's take a look at this. And I actually had the opportunity to get on the phone with Aspen, who is our CEO, because I had a lot of questions about the Canadian expansion. And I said, like, can you please talk to me about that? I want to know what the plan is, what's going on. And
the reps wonder about it, but it's that enemy marketing thing. They're already prepared that the customer asking that question is the enemy. The customer asking the question of, well, why isn't this in stores? They're ready with, well, we save them money. You get this at a better price because we're the ones selling it to you. We're the ones being able to keep the cost lower because it's coming from us to you. They don't have to pay the advertising. They don't have to pay the shipping guide to get this to the store. They don't have to blah, 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 blah. It comes from them to us and us to you. So all those costs are cut down. So this would be way more at the store, and instead it is this, and then you get this price. So they're taught that while you're not really the enemy, all the questions the customer has for you about how come this is not in stores, that is the enemy. That is the enemy type of marketing.
I was just floored. And when I decided to jump in and say, yes, let's go, I can completely relate to that energy crisis. This is my roundabout way of getting there, because I am someone who often napped in the afternoon and I just couldn't function. And I didn't have the energy to go for the walk or to get up and work out or to move my body because I was so tired. I didn't do the energy drinks, but I was drinking 3 or 4 Nespressos in the morning. And by 11 o'clock, I'm yawning again and not feeling energy, right? 3 o'clock in the afternoon, I'm
Her hair
toasted,
looks
I'm just
so
done.
cute.
And then my kids have activities in the evening. I can hardly keep my eyes open. So getting that time back with the energy has been a game changer, right? Like when we're sleeping, when we don't have that, when we don't want to be moving, we lose time. We don't just lose like what we're doing, we lose time. And time is the most valuable commodity we have because we never know how much we have, right?
Never know, right?
Yeah. So that's just been a huge blessing for me. I am a senior executive director and working my way towards VIP or VP. And I have to tell you, Andrew, when I saw your picture, I had to go and do the same thing to my watch. Where you had, yeah,
Wow.
I saw that. I was like, I need to do it. So now people laugh at me and like chuckle when they see, what it's there. And I'm like, no, 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 my friend Andrew did this, and I love it. So now when I look at the time, I know
That
what I'm
is
doing.
great.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you
I
can do a
look,
watch,
I
buddy.
saw that on your wrist. I'm like, it looked familiar.
hmm Yeah, made one myself.
That's
Um,
awesome.
yeah. Okay. So talk to me, Andrew. If you had someone who was thinking about trying Bravenly, so whether it be the products.
When I say this, I don't mean this in a like. I mean this in a. I don't know how to say this in a bad, like, I'm not trying to say this in a bad way. She is a very dangerous kind of charismatic person because someone could be listening to her on a Zoom call or on a one-way call and really want to join her team because of how friendly she is, how good of a salesperson she is, because of how she remembers your name, because of how she pulls your story into her own pitch. She makes you feel seen. She doesn't just wait for you to stop talking. She remembers the points of your story and she lets you speak. And then when it's her turn, she addresses every single like little piece of your story and she incorporates that. So that's why I would say she's dangerously charismatic. And I wonder, she to me, she would seem like she has an incredibly high recruiting percentage because of how nice she is, because of how energetic, charismatic, intelligent, all of the things. Yeah. I understand to a point. I think sleep at night super important. I think maybe one of her tinier points is she maybe was feeling she was sleeping too much, but I think one thing I agree with you, Crafting Joy, is they both, and I would like to say, I'm not diagnosing anyone. I'm not a registered dietitian. I'm not anything. I will say, I've had a bunch of surgery. I've had to work with a registered dietitian. I've been to a bunch of doctor's appointments, more doctor's appointments than I would have ever wanted to be in. I've had to, get my blood work done and get all my body things done a lot, and had to have a bunch of conversations with my doctors and about food. And that doesn't make me an expert. That makes me have this one question that you should ask your own doctor. Don't listen to me. Maybe you should ask this to your own doctor. Are you tired because you're hungry? Ask your own registered dietitian. Are you tired because you're hungry? And don't ask me. Don't say to me, well, I'm too big to be hungry. Don't ask me that question. If you even have that thought, that's a question you should ask your registered dietitian. That's your question you should ask your doctor. And you can say to yourself in the mirror, don't ask me this. You may have that thought. I'm too small to be hungry. I'm too small. Whatever. Don't ask me that. Talk to your registered dietitian. Don't ask me that. Talk to your doctor. I will repeat something I try to say every single stream. I repeat it for myself. It's something I talk to my own therapist about. You should talk to your own therapist about. All the things. I repeat it because I never heard it growing up. I repeat it to myself because maybe it'll catch somebody else's attention, because I wish I would have heard it growing up. Eating is good for your emotional and physical well-being. Okay? Eating is good for your emotional and physical well-being. If you have the opportunity, if you have the insurance, if you have the chance to go to a registered dietitian, if you have the chance to go to the doctor, and you find one that is not a chicken nugget, and you find one where you can advocate for yourself, and they are on team, advocate with you too. Are you tired because you're hungry? And they may direct you to a registered dietitian. Ask a medical professional that. Ask a medical professional that. I agree. I'm saying, like, talk to your medical doctor, start the conversation. Start the hormone food conversation because, yes, start the hormone food conversation, and your registered dietitian may be even the best person to start that with because they maybe have had more time to have that interconnected, better starting place and have better words to ask your doctor about. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I'm not trying to be a doctor. I'm not trying to be a therapist. I'm not trying to be anybody. What I'm trying to say is talk to a medical professional. Talk to a medical professional about your age. And if your doctor doesn't give you the time of day, try to find a new doctor, which sucks. Because trying to find a new doctor sucks. I'm trying to find my shoes. Oh, dang it. I didn't bring any shoes over with me. Yes, I agree. Talk to your doctor. I just know, talk to your doctor. It's both and as well. Hypothyroidism, yes. And you need to eat too. And you need to eat too. That's all. Talk to your doctor. And don't forget to eat. And that's why I just keep repeating. Food is good for your emotional and physical well-being. I just repeat it for myself. I repeat it for others because people forget. Hypo, not hyper. Got it.
Or the business. What would you say to them right now?
Really hard to nail it down to something because I feel such gratitude to have this opportunity and to have the product. So honestly, I would just say just become a brand partner because we all need money. If not, we all need a discount on these incredible products. So it's not a loss either way.
Right.
So I would say just become a brand partner. You're gonna love the products. Like that's a given. That's something I can almost bet my.
The only thing, like, I know hormones. I know it's more complicated as you age. I know, like, stages of life. I know bodies are complex. I understand that. I'm not trying to diagnose anyone. I'm not trying to get in anyone's business. Just one thing to think about. And I'm not trying to be on the, like, only food. This is the only answer. I'm really not. One thing that impacted me with being from September last year to beginning of February this year with being in a psych hospital to being outpatient to being partial hospitalization with my therapist for the past, being with the same therapist for the past a year and a half or whatever. When I've done something difficult mentally, and when I went from when I'd have rough days in therapy or my program, whatever, and I'd either want to go straight to sleep or I didn't understand that response. One of the things was your brain. If you've ever seen that movie, The Fall Guy, and there's that quote of, you need carbs, your brain runs on glucose. She and I were talking about that, and it's something to consider. Talk to your registered dietitian. Don't listen to me. But, for example, you have a meeting with your kid's principal, or you have a meeting with your kid's teacher, and it's intense. You might need carbs or a nap or something because your brain needs TLC. I'm not saying that as a recommendation. I'm saying talk to your therapist, talk to your registered dietitian about it, talk to somebody, not me. It was an eye-opener of, I don't understand what's going on, because it is strange to either be really hungry after intense therapy. It's strange to be really tired after intense therapy. It's strange, whatever it is. And so I had never experienced that before, or I didn't understand what it was. So as a facet of a very complex picture of what the hell's going on with this super complex cluster cloud of health, it was new to me. And so talk to your medical professional, your registered dietitian, your therapist, or whatever. It's something if I'd heard it, it would be interesting to file it away and talk to somebody who is trained to consider. So, anyways, that's all I wanted to bring up again. Anyways, continue on.
Everything on?
Yeah, again, it's great because as I say, a cloud cluster of health, it's great to this is incredible. I'm going to take this and I'm going to add it to my filing system, and then I get to go have a conversation. You know what I mean? It's not we're not supposed to talk about that. We're not supposed to talk about that. It's incredible. Great. There's no way that my mom or we would have been able to find about endo, if she hadn't been literally searching for all the things. We didn't find out about it from anybody. The reason that the reason that we found out that I had whooping cough when I was 15 or 16, and because I almost ended up dying from it, was because, and I know everyone's oh, we hate chiropractors, was from my chiropractor, because we had gone to the ear, nose, and throat guy. We had gone to the specialist. We had gone to our regular primary care doctor. We had gone to everyone. The only reason we got adjusted as kids, he's hey, that sounds like whooping cough. Because we thought I just had regular asthma. We went to the asthma doctor. And it was just hey, that sounds like it. Why don't you go back to primary care and get them to test, get them to swab, test it, and just get them to start treating it for pertussis, because because I had already, anyways, it was just a little like, hey, they already knew what it sounded like. Like, he already, like, someone out in the ether, someone out in the community knew what it sounded like. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, someone in the live chat has experienced hypothyroidism or, like, knows something. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just kind of a, hey, I've experienced what it feels like for my brain to go, oh my God, we need to go to sleep right now. Right after intense physical therapy. Like I had it, I don't know if y'all have ever been punched in the face, but it looked like I had been punched here in my eyes. Like they couldn't figure out what's wrong. Yeah, it creates a little void of information. You know what I mean? So it's like, it was just interesting, a little piece of information, and then they send you to the person. You know, it's not like, oh great, they'll just send you to the MD and they can give you the antibiotics. So why am I on the squirrel trail?
Download the
Yeah.
products, you're gonna
Sorry.
want more, and once you get more, you're gonna want a discount. If you don't decide to build, you will want a discount. Then
Sorry
eventually
for
someone will
the
ask
squirrel
you
trail.
what you're using, and you'll have a customer. Then when
Hmm.
that customer will become a brand partner. So you'll just build just enjoying the products and casually sharing if nothing else. So I would say brand partner because it just makes the most sense.
Yeah, you know what? I completely agree with you, right? That extra discount never hurts. And with a compensation plan that is as generous as Bravenly's is, right, where it is all volume based with up to $44,000 available in, potential bonuses in, your first 3 years with the company.
Up
Right.
This is a
to
compensation plan that you can do this on your own. If you just want to have customers and share the products because you believe in them, then you can absolutely do amazing things with this. But you can also help other people, right? That's who I am. I'm a teacher at heart and always will be. And so helping people, and for me, especially helping women, thrive and feel confident and
what
put
happens
their
after
best selves
3
out there is just
years?
integral to who I am. And I think these products are such a gateway for that. And the business is a
Absolutely.
huge gateway, right?
Right. Yeah. I mean, I don't really just necessarily have a target demographic. I do like to post reels and I posted so many that now I'm monetized on Facebook. So that's
Yeah,
probably right.
that's
So
well done.
but probably the men I would say because I don't think I mean, a
Yep.
lot of the fonts.
There was a case of whooping cough at UCLA where the reason they went was because the professor said no more class straight to the doctor, but none of the doctors had ever heard the whooping part. Bravenly Nuggies got it. I'm late. Nick. It's wild. Ashleigh joined Bravenly. It's wild. Yeah, it's wild because there had been, I was vaccinated for it. I went to church camp in Florida. Outbreak. I got it. I started basically not being able to breathe in Florida. My mom had told my grandparents, hey, can you bring her inhaler? Inhaler wasn't doing anything. And we didn't know what it was because they were thought, oh, she's just having really bad asthma. Went all the way back to Texas. It just kept getting worse and worse. We have a picture of it. Anyways, the whites of my eyes were not white anymore, if that makes sense. But the sound is very, you can look up the sound online, but if you've never heard it, it sounds very distinctive, and that's why my chiropractor has heard it before. Well, he's retired. I don't know if he's still alive or not, but he had heard it. So if you've never heard it, you think it just sounds like a cough. It sounds very distinctive. So anyways, but that's super interesting. Holly said there was a case, but none of the doctors had ever heard it. This one time at church camp, yeah. Child of peds doc, and I'm horrified that the peds doc couldn't diagnose whooping cough. Yeah. And it was wild. I mean, the cool part is that, here's the cool part. The chiropractor wasn't like, oh, let me just keep adjusting you, and here's some essential oils and blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, that was the cool part. And I know not everyone likes chiropractors. He was like, go to the doctor, tell him to do the sample for pertussis, or like, tell him to test for pertussis, and tell him to start treating, put you on antibiotics for pertussis. You know what I mean? Like, I thought that was pretty, I say cool. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't like a, oh, we're only doing natural over here and we hate medical doctors. It was like, this is this is whooping cough, and go tell them to test for this and start putting you on antibiotics for this, you know? But I just thought that was cool. And he saved my life. So, I mean, when you feel like when you have, that's why I'm so passionate about like the young living people, diagnosing people in these secret Facebook groups, because kids being, people telling these parents of these little kids, treating them for RSV with essential oils, or even what if one of these kids gets pertussis and God forbid they're treating pertussis with essential oils, because the people in these young living groups will not, I know everyone's like, oh, I know, I'm not trying to, as someone who's had pertussis, you cannot breathe. It's not like, the way pertussis is, like, you end up suffocating. Yeah, there are chiropractors and there are chiropractors. Like, so the idea that, I know there's other bad things too. I'm just saying the idea that a child would get pertussis and a parent would try to treat that with essential oils. I mean, there's already parents trying to treat staff. There's a parent on Instagram that I have followed for years and years and has treated her kid, keeps getting a reoccurring staph infection and continues to treat it with essential oil since he was like 2 years old. And I'm like, okay, what? You know, it's just, and she has taken it down because Young Living keeps slapping her with it. But it's like, you're fucking around with your kid's safety. But okay, I just am scared that these parents are gonna do something and not, you know, gonna make a decision that, or have already made a decision and they don't post about it. It's scary, you know? It's just scary. And I know they love their kids. It's just, it was scary. Like, it is why, like, me having asthma now, it's like, it's scary, like, having asthma, but mentally it's very scary now. But because of that, it was so, and now I'm like, I don't know why I decided to join Young Living, but oh my God, I'm just like, why did I do that? But it's still, I don't know. I was an idiot. Superbug patient 0. That's great. Yep. My eyes twitching. Yep.
A lot of the colors kind of look more feminine-ish, but these products are great for men as well, especially men that lift weights. I mean, I can't even tell you, like, I've tried so many different supplements in the past to, you know, for gym performance, and these products are out of this world for what I do in the gym. Like,
Yeah.
I don't, it blows my mind that that's not more of a focal point, because I get such a good lift. Like, I can literally feel my body being able to push heavier weight for more reps. I feel my
Yeah.
body recovering faster. I see physical change in the mirror, and I've never had muscles like this in my entire life. You can go back to my entire Facebook. I did another company in the past. I never had muscles, so
Yeah.
I'm blown away. And I think for
What is the
me,
data?
especially my physical transformation, it's something I got to keep pressing and keep doing, because I feel like my story will be something that people need to see.
I love that he's excited about his transformation, what I would love to know is what is the percentage of change from the beginning to when Bravenly started, and once you started taking Bravenly to now? Is there an increase in the percentage of fat loss, the increase of muscle gained, the speed of fat loss and the speed of muscle gained? I would love to know that data. Is there a change in the food that he ate? Is that why the percentage has changed and the speed changed? Is there a change in the water? Is there a decrease in the soda? Is there a decrease in the junk food? Like, what are all the factors? That's what I want to know. That's really what I want to know.
Just from a guy perspective, being able to live a healthy, lean life, and also strength training, which a lot of guys like to get into the gym and do. So, I guess I would say that my slant would be trying to appeal more to men, let guys know, hey, this is an incredible company, incredible opportunity for us as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And we chatted briefly in the sense that when you look around, and even within your team, we have a lot of women, a lot of different things like that. But we have a ton of successful men in this company too.
Right.
And I love seeing young guys like you step up. And I say young because I got a decade on you, Andrew. So you're young, buddy. I could have taught you. If I could have taught you, Andrew, you're young. That's how we roll around here. But
I got you.
I love seeing, like, what I would say the non-traditional kind of person stepping into these roles, sharing, because your body has needs that these products can help, and your life has needs that the extra income can help. And I haven't met a person yet who couldn't use a few hundred or a few $1,000s more a month, and that's so very doable. And
You can't say that. And the twisty thing is, I guess she was a teacher before she stopped teaching, and I could see how she probably was an incredible teacher. And now she's a multi-level marketing rep using the skills that she used as a teacher to change kids' lives, and now she's using those skills to bring people into a compensation model that breaks people. My eye's twitching so badly.
from the two of us, if the two of
You sit on a nugget of lies. Yes.
us can say, hey, listen, this is what we're doing, this is what we're sharing, and this is where we're at. And look how different we are in our day to day. Our day to day probably doesn't look a whole lot alike, Andrew, but we can both do this and find this common ground in building healthier bodies and stronger income, and just so much to give back. I think we've just found a gem.
Absolutely. And I hate to kind of compare it to my older company because it was also supplements.
Okay.
The opportunity went away 4 years ago. I mean, it went away. So, but I would say that the business is way more believable and attainable for everybody. It feels more fair. Feels fair for a new person as well as someone
Mm-hmm.
that's building at a higher level.
Mm-hmm.
Low cost of entry. You get sampleable products, so you're not just buying in, you're buying product to
Absolutely.
sample it out. It just, I don't know, it's such a incredible, like you said, it's like a dream company. It's like she's taking everything that in the industry people don't agree with or don't like or rather not have, and kind of left it out, and then everything that everybody would be okay with or enjoy or would thrive with, she included it. So it just, I haven't felt any reason to not do this. Like, I was trying to make myself, like you
Yeah.
said, you didn't want to do it again. I didn't want to do it again.
Yep.
And that's the twisty part. Teachers deserve better pay, and it is always wild how much they are willing to do for how little they're being paid, and not every state here in the US gives teachers a pension And for what they do after hours is wild because a lot of them stay after, grade way after the like the amount of hours they work, and it's like far and beyond what they should. And I know people are like, well, they get summers off. Okay, you do what they do during this quote unquote school year and tell me if it feels worth it. And the fact that it is that they get paid for 12 months, it's just it's a clusterfuck. And even in some school districts, they have to bring their own paper to school because the school district doesn't supply it. And some teachers have to bring their own toilet paper to school because the school district doesn't have enough money to supply it. And some teachers tried to put their school supplies that they needed on Amazon wish lists so that the parents could buy it, and the school district was embarrassed and made the teachers bring it down, like take it down. And it's like, the children need these supplies, and the parents are willing to pay for them, but the school district was embarrassed. So what is happening? And good teachers are leaving to go do multi-level marketing fuckery or just go do something entirely different because of shit like that. So we're not giving them better places to work so they don't leave. And now we're in a bad place where we need teachers again. And we're here now in hell. Yes, some districts will basically take their yearly salary and split it up over 12 months. So they get paid over 12 months. Instead, some people get paid over 9 months. So they get a bigger check. Like, if that makes sense. So it depends on the school district. Yeah, so it depends on the state. Oh God, Rebecca, I don't want to look it up. It depends on the state how they pay yearly. It depends on the state. It depends on the state.
It was just like I didn't want to do it again, and I kind of tried to find a reason, and the products were too great. I was like, well, that don't mean I should do the business. Let me find something wrong with it, and I just
Right?
could not find nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
And the timing was such great timing. Like, well, it was like 4 years old. It was like
Right?
I joined my other company. It was already 20 years deep. So it's
See?
like,
Timing matters.
you kind of
Apparently timing matters. Timing matters. If you're listening to this and you're in MLM or you're thinking about getting into MLM and someone has told you in the pitch, timing doesn't matter, listen to this. Timing matters. He just said, well, my old company was 20 years old and this one was only 4 years old. Therefore, timing does matter. You either have to be an influencer / a big name and able to overcome that speed bump of being able to generate a lot of people joining your team and a lot of sales. Example, Sunny D moving from Bomb Party to Rise, or when Jesse Lee was alive, moving from Pure Romance to Modere to Prove It, made lots of jumps, did a lot of business in every company before she passed away. And all of those were established for the most part. Prove It was younger. And this guy's saying 4 years old, young, it matters. Okay, Lisa, let me give you the TLDR. Ashleigh Mayfield, who was terminated, from what I understand, from ItWorks, number 15 last year in all the company, we saw that 2 days ago, has joined Bravenly. And so we looked at her post today from Bravenly. We looked at a little bit of the details about when Bravenly started. We looked at their trash website. Then we compared it to ItWorks website. And now we're watching a kind of who we are independent contractor Bravenly video to see an example of how it happens in Bravenly. This happened a few days ago. Apparently, some of them were going to Orlando for some type of convention, something like that. So they're talking about the products, how awesome they are, what people have experienced with the products, the fact that timing does matter when you get into an MLM. And we were also watching in the post that Ashleigh did, where she was commenting on people's interest in her company, that she would message certain people and that she didn't like other people's comments about interest because some people were still in ItWorks and she can't interact with those people. She was telling people she would message them if they weren't in ItWorks. And then for other people, if she wasn't sure, that she would say something neutral. And if you are in ItWorks, I hope that you stay and win big with them. Something like that. So she's trying to not get sued by ItWorks, if that makes sense. Usually you can opt out of your 10 months over 12. I bet she'd rather be teaching but needs the money and can't take the stress. That's a good point, Denise. I think this is why we see so many nurses and teachers. The stress and low income can eat them alive. Yeah, also, there's some states that don't let nurses take a break. Can you imagine that high stress of managing patients, keeping them alive, doing all the things, and they don't get to take a fucking break? Are you serious? It does depend on the district you're in. I've seen that you can decide, oh, okay. That's good, Nora. Thanks. I don't remember where it was, but there's some states, maybe it was Florida. I don't know. I know some states are more like about your rights as a nurse, but what are we doing not letting people in the medical field take a break when it's more important for people in the medical field not make mistakes? Like, shouldn't people in the medical field be the most important people to be able to take a break? Except there is a huge need right now for people in the medical field because they are burnt out from COVID and they're burnt out from just literally everything. I mean, it's not fine. It's just like, what do you do? How do you solve this problem?
Join.
What, that Florida won't give them breaks? I don't know. I feel like California would give people breaks in Florida. I don't know. I don't want to burn my channel down. And on
the opposite end of the moment.
It should be federally illegal not to allow a break. I understand that, but like, if you've been places and there's not really a good person manning the floor, things get let go if somebody isn't there to make sure that breaks get given. As somebody who's seen shit happen, if there's not a good person in HR, if there's not a good person managing the floor, if there's not a good person like following through, if there's not a good system in place, like if there's not enough workers on the floor, and if things get like out of control with, stuff happening and like patients needing stuff, breaks are not going to happen. Florida isn't great with the unions, correct?
And this was something I was like, well, why not get here as early as I can? You know, it started to
Yes.
make sense. Once the product started to work, I started feeling incredible. I dug through the compensation plan, and I'm really headsy with math and vision and things like that. So it just made sense. Like I like to think my way through things. It just made so much sense, like on every level. A product
Yep.
that someone will need year round, evergreen products, um, and a compensation plan that feels fair for everyone. So it just kind of made sense.
Yeah, I agree. And
Exactly.
I look at it and go, we haven't even fully launched in Canada yet. I don't know how many brand partners we have in Canada, but I would be shocked if it was more than a few hundred, to be quite honest. And I know that even in the US, it's still so new. Like there's just so much room for growth. We're, looking, we hit 52 million in sales last year, and by all tracking, we're still continuing to have these incredible months, and we're on track to hit $100 million in our 5th year, which is
Oh my God. That means Make Wellness blew them out of the water in 11 months. Holy shit. If y'all missed that stream, Make Wellness did $100 million in 11 months. Well, rippity rip.
crazy, like
Right.
crazy. Ask ChatGPT how many companies do the growth that we've had, and he's like, Chat's like, well, maybe in tech, and you're like, well, actually. So
Right.
it's impressive to see that. But yeah, you know what, Andrew,
Make
unless you have
Wellness.
something else to say, I think that we have just poured our hearts out, and I love doing this with you. And we'll check it all out here. We will share this, reach out to either one of us, and chat about it. We are open books. I loved having this conversation. I look forward to seeing you down in Charleston in
Yes. I already
February.
got my
Okay,
tickets.
my plan is
Absolutely.
to be there for that one too, so we'll have to hunt each other down, my new
Okay.
buddy down there. And yeah, so stay tuned because we got something big coming this weekend, and I'm super excited about it.
Absolutely. Like you said,
Okay,
just reach out. You never know. Just reach out. If you're a product person and you're like, hey, I'm a little scared to do the business, just get started on product. I mean, it's still a win. So, just reach out and see what we got.
awesome. Okay,
All right.
Andrew, have an amazing day. We'll
All
talk to
right.
you
You
soon.
do the
Okay, buddy.
same. All right. All right.
Bye.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay. Well, we did it. AI is not reliable. Yeah, you have to I think it's a starting point. I think it's a very wide direction of I think it's a very wide direction to get you going in the right this way, and then you get to go and look stuff up yourself. I think it's a librarian telling you like there's 8 there's 8 aisles you can go down, and it's on, well, maybe if there's 10 floors that you can go look, AI is kind of like, yeah, start on the 6th floor. You know what I mean? 6th floor, and there's 3 aisles you can look down. Oh, come on, Jessica. Well, so we just realized that Make Wellness has outperformed Bravenly in 10 and 11 months. 11 months, 10 months, 11 months in the 5 years that Bravenly's been open. So rip to that. They forgot to do their income disclosure. They made a ton of income claims. They a bunch of people in their reels, either on YouTube or on Instagram, say that a bunch of big names are coming to Bravenly. And I don't know if that means if they're talking about Ashleigh Mayfield or not. I did get into somebody's masterclass, and I'm currently downloading all their videos. So we'll see if that leads to anything, or if that is like actually an auxiliary course, which, I love those. I don't really. Ray Higdon, you've ruined those for me. So, makes claims, but has no proof. We love that as well. So, I will. Here's my plea. All 6 of you that are still here. If any of you get a Zoom link for Ashleigh's launch Zoom for Bravenly, would you please record it. If you're a member, can you please post it in the Discord and tag somebody, tag a mod, please, so that I can record it or get in it live, please. Yes. I'm looking to see her first Zoom call. So I don't know if anybody who's not going, I'll see if, well, I'll see what I can do. But thank you for joining me. TLDR, Ashleigh Mayfield, formerly of ItWorks. We think that she was terminated from ItWorks based on her post. She has joined Bravenly. She claims that she did not get a bridge contract. She claims that she did not get any kind of money whatsoever. She claims that she is not bringing anyone from ItWorks over with her to Bravenly. She did get her starter kit relatively fast, may have been overnight shipped, we're not sure, and looks to be excited to be starting with a new company. The website is awful, in my opinion. It is lackluster. It is like the Stepford wife of websites, except everything is uneven. I don't know, but oh, more to come. Updates. We may have to just update the members until the end of October. 31 streams in 31 days because we're covering different MLMs every day. So this may be a members only updates until the end of the month, and then December comes around and we'll be Ashleigh Mayfield all the time. So tag a mod. Jan, we all know you mean me. Tag Jessica. All right. Make good decisions. Don't forget to hydrate. Take your meds, and I will see you tomorrow after air and stream. So probably 9 o'clock, 31 streams in 31 days. And I'll fix my thumbnails. All right. Bye.